Today. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Here's Mecole Hardman. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down carry for Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he's taken down inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw here. And he fires one incomplete.
You definitely won't like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Back to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have a Titans first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Derrick Henry. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Working with a 2nd and 4. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. Okoye-Bunam. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Titans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, Gilmore. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw here. And he will find his man on the outside. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Looking to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd and 3. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A little juke, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice play on the end of it. An 18-yard touchdown run. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 58 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
And he will find his man Ruggs. bounds. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting it together.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. Not much there, only a yard. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Back to throw again. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 5. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Laviska Shenault, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional round. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC Divisional round. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Farrell. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Bud Dupree just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Going old reliable there to the slot on third down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence, because how do you cover? Do you go with a bigger guy to try and use size? Got to go with a quicker guy, and sometimes even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with a slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him. And
he's had the hot hand. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Gilmore. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2nd and 8. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a throw here, hauled in. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8. Going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a dump off here complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, Henderson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jay Tufele in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3. 4th quarter with a spot in the champ. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now a throw here to his running back. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 15. Fighting through pressure. And that is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now, their friend, as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. On 2nd down, back to Henderson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. On 2nd down now. Gilmore. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And that'll be incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run once more with Henderson. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Throw over the middle, pulled in here by Farrell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. On second down, a run with Etienne. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Open to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here. It's complete. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. Back to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's fourth down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game. And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost.
Tonight, from
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Taken in at the 3. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5".
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. And he is going to have a Lions first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, 2nd down. The last run got a couple, here's 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKinney. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second and 3. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On first down, Swift. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff comes to Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Shotgun now for Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down.
Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Lance. Being chased out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Sure didn't take this offense long to get within striking distance of the end zone. 2 plays.
Feel the energy? You can just feel it, can't you? Because they are creating it on offense, the way they're running the football.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. To try again after the sack, Lance. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Alexander Madison there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point safely through. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now here's a throw that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain for second down. They're going to look to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McKinney. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. It's Parker. And down inside the 15 he goes.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 4, it's second and a couple. They run out of the gun with Swift. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's third and in for the Lions. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 3 yards out. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running from the shotgun with Madison. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a give to Madison. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They run again on first down. Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here's Madison running on first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. Off of play action, here's Lance. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets this to Davante Adams. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Back to throw again. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now back to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Blankenship's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half for Lance. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we'll head down to Orlando.
Saturday's NFC Divisional Round game. And you can see the result there. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Lions will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams.
Ran the perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. The quick slant caught. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Myles Gaskin taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. They'll look to throw. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Here's Madison running left. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lance. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. But going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Lance. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Lance now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Open man here is Conklin. 7 yards to pick up there.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On the handoff, it's Madison. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Another carry now for Madison. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown! Myles Gaskin. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Rolling to his left. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Vikings on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Throwing now is Lance. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. They'll find the Nwangwu underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lance again. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Lance. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now Lance. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Gaskin again on 2nd down. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.